Hi everyone, welcome to the Daily Tarot. This will be the messages for you for today. My intentions with these videos is to provide some sort of guidance, some answers, some whatever it is you need at this particular point in time for your highest good. Maybe you're seeking the answer to a question, maybe you are dealing with some difficult, impossible situation and you might need something that could spark your momentum forward or something like that. So these are absolutely timeless. You can watch them anytime. These are collective readings. Keep that in mind, and not everything I say here will pertain to your situation. So whatever your intuition guides you to take out of this reading, take it and leave the rest. And if it does not absolutely resonate with you at all, you can check out some of my other videos. I do these once a day, and you might find something there, whatever you feel drawn to. So let's get you a hexagram for today. What does collective need the most to know right now? You've got hexagram 17. Let me see. Get you some astrology cards. What else does collective need to know the most? Oh, that's too many. You've got Pluto, transformation. And from the Moonology deck, what else does collective need? Okay, this one. Take time to breathe out. There's that. Bring love into the situation. We'll leave that there. Got communication in reversed. And let me get you some. Let me get you some tarot and we'll get right into it. A lot of earthy energy I'm picking up here on someone. It does seem like for some of you, you're going through some major transformation here, and I feel like the important message is for some of you to kind of withdraw a little bit from the hustle and bustle of things, okay? And because you have this disseminating moon, it's together with Pluto, it just seems like you need to kind of take things in, let's put it that way, because I feel like a lot has been happening to you, especially with this tower being here. You know, if it's some kind of a major financial crisis that you're going through, which the whole world seems to be going through that right now, but it seems like something has been rocky here for you, or is something that's coming towards you. So this is something that might happen in the future. Because you also have Pluto here. Pluto represents also wealth in general, like a lot of wealth. And I feel like there's someone here that either is quite well off financially, or there's some sort of a financial situation that you're dealing with. But overall, I would say if you've been going through a lot of changes, for example, like a severe, extreme, transformative changes, this is a time for you to integrate everything you've learned, okay? To take things in, to assess the situation, to draw the appropriate conclusions into that, whatever has been happening for you here. Because I feel like there's some change happening here, especially with this Tower. You know, in regards to your stability, in regards to, for some of you, this is in regards to your belief system, what you used to believe in, follow. There's a breaking down of structures for some of you, because you've got King of Coins in the Hierophant does represent the material structures of the world, institutions, things of that nature. And for some of you, this is quite a hard time. You're dealing with that, okay? Some kind of a breaking down of structure, material structure, or belief system, or, you know, it could be some kind of a disillusionment that has happened here with certain authority figures, with, you know, your financial situation perhaps is not what you thought it was, or maybe you didn't get what you thought you were going to get out of something. There is some kind of a shakeup here for you, okay? I will read hexagram 17 for you right now, if I can find my notes. I am just learning these, so I took some notes about their meaning. So hexagram 17 is called Following Lake of Thunder. It's about showing consideration here. Literally, following means to be someone that people actually want to follow, okay? If you are some person of authority, for example, there is a need for you to show consideration for the ones that are below you, or not beneath you, but they're kind of maybe have less than you, for example. It's about inspiring others to follow you, or you must be inspired to follow something. So it seems like maybe whatever it is you might have followed or believed in before, there's some changes happening to that as well, like I mentioned. So yeah, it does say you must be inspired to follow something, but not by force or deceit. It's something that you must believe in, okay, the Hierophant. And there's also a sense of, it's a topic of adapting to the circumstances of time or situation or position you're in, or the position of people around you, the demands that are being put on you, or, you know, something like that. There's something here which you, assessing that. What is your situation? How can you adapt to the circumstances? So because thunder here is underneath the lake, there's a time of rest also is being emphasized here, which you also have twice showing up in your reading. So again, the idea of resting, okay? But not so much for, maybe not for rejuvenation, but it's like, it's almost like needing to assess the situation, to take in what has happened to you or what is happening to you, if there are major dramatic changes, okay? Because again, you've got that repeated twice. You have Pluto and the Tower. So there's a need here for you to take stock of where you are currently or what is happening to you. This hexagram also talks about not proceeding with anything until you are aware of the situation and adapting to a particular situation. And there's a sense of not wearing yourself out needlessly with worrying, with pushing something. Because, you know, again, here, thunder rests. There is no time for you to be pushy or spark something or do something. And because there's lake on top of this, there's a sense of you going through the difficulties with an attitude of, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me. How can I make that? How can I get this? How can I make this to my advantage? Or the lake 3-gram talks about not being bogged down by negative things, okay? That particular side of the hexagram is called the joyous. So it's like going through difficulties with a more positive attitude. That's what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. So it's like you have to learn how to adapt to new circumstances. Take time to understand your situation or the changes that are happening to you. Either a change of beliefs and structures in your life is changing, or a change something in regards to your material stability. Okay, especially if you are a business person, businesswoman, businessman, there is something here changing about your business, about the way you do business, because 17 talks about following. Okay, you have people that work with you or for you, or you are following someone. And again, the idea of following, if you are part of a structure, there is a breaking down of that. You may not want to follow that particular structure because you don't believe in it anymore. Okay, so that's emphasized very strongly here. And if you are someone in a position of authority, you need to show consideration and see what's going on outside of your sphere. Okay, how are the people beneath you or below you dealing with things? How you can adapt to not necessarily to help them, but to make yourself someone that people can believe in and to work for as a boss, for example. So that is quite interesting how this is playing out for you. I would say, for the most part, to avoid taking any kind of action at this point because it's not favorable for one, and there's a need for you to assess the situation before you take action. Okay, that's emphasized twice here. So let me see what that communication in reverse is. That's number 6. The overcommitment to the spiritual and emotional needs of others need to be addressed. Misinterpretation of messages may occur, and care must be taken with your reaction at the present moment. Energy surrounding the disruption of plans, travel arrangements, and electronic equipment is shown. So back up files and have a second option ready. Okay. So, yeah, just be aware of how you're coming across to people with your communication, and because it says that there's an overemphasis of the needs of others. So that may be something you need to take a break from at this point as well. It's interesting. There's a volcano here in the background. Interesting. So, you know, the idea of a volcano to me represents somebody that can erupt, you know, saying the wrong things at the wrong time, you know, and this particular card. So yeah, there's watch out with that, you know, with eruptions. I mean, especially if you're going through a hard time, chances are that emotions are running high at this point, okay? There's irritability there, so your communication could come across a bit, you know. So just be mindful of that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like what you used to believe in before, it's just somewhat changing, okay? Or some kind of structure is changing here. So that was your reading. I wish you the best, and I will see you soon. Bye.